our learning intention for this upcoming piece of content is going to be that the learner will compose a professional email with a solution-based goal. So thinking about that learning intention, what type of success criteria would we need in order for the students to be successful?
They need to have a salutation and address the recipient.
Excellent. Okay. So I'm going to type as you do. I'm going to type these with, as a reminder, I'm going to type these with I can statements or I will statements, and definitely student friendly.
Yes. Proper grammar, spelling, punctuation.
A closing statement.
Mm-hmm. And need to make sure that they have the right tone, because emails can come off a certain way at times. Make sure we have the right tone.
A goal and solution driven, so it's not negative, but we are having a growth mindset throughout the entire email.
Yes, I like that. Sure, it's concise, because no one wants to, get an email and it's that's kind of,
Good.
It's very intimidating. Get an email that long.
All right, what else?
A proper subject line.
Definitely, yes. Okay.
So they know what's coming in the
email. We have the closing. We've got to think about, so we're saying we're using proper grammar, but definitely proofreading it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Sure. Make sure they proofread before they send, as we all wish we did more of, right? Then I think the only thing we're really missing is just the how to close it. Like, I mean, you have the closing as in like, thank you for whatever, but then your actual, your signature, your title, keeping that part professional as well. And then any other relevant information if you need your phone number or anything like that. So you got your signature line. We don't need anybody saying, Miss I do my thing kind of out. Okay, so I'm going to go through these just real quick. We know that curriculum has success criteria in there, but those are very, very broad to the content. They pretty much cover the whole thing. And this is more just towards our learner experience, which we will go into in a minute. So when I think about what these look like, I want to take everything we just said and just see if we need to tweak it so that we can visualize that success like we want to. So we started with our subject line, and we said that the subject line is so that they know what is coming, so that the recipient knows what's coming or what to expect. Do we feel that student-wise is clear that I can include a subject line so that the audience knows what to expect? Does that seem clear to our learner?
Yes.
Okay, excellent. Okay, the next one, we're going to talk about our salutation. So we just kind of said you can use a salutation and address the recipient. So that seems pretty clear cut, right? Yeah. Next, we are going to talk about the tone. So we said that to make sure we just kind of said that I will use a proper tone, but maybe we just add that we think about so that it makes it a little bit more clear. Have them think about the audience in which email's going to. That tone could be live over here with your friends, but then of course, so let's make the tone appropriate. Concise. Do we want to add anything, or do we want to add anything to that? Just like I can keep my email concise. Do we feel that our kids are at a point where they understand what the word concise means? Our
concise subjective? I don't think it's to the point.
To the point. Okay, yes, I like that. Yes. You said I can use proper grammar, and I'm going to add etiquette to that for the fact that netiquette is supposed to no caps that look like yelling.
Yelling at me.
Mm-hmm. Exactly. Then we said I can proofread my email before sending. That's good. That's pretty clear cut. I can end with a considerate closing. I added that word in there, considerate closing. And I think that backs up the idea that it is solution based, because then you're considering how the other person's going to receive it.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then we include a signature. You've got your name, possibly your title if there's something, and any other relevant information. Okay, So I'm looking through this to see if there's anything else that we might want to add. And I think that there's just one more thing that I want to kind of bring to the table, possibly is adding as a success criteria. And that is like kind of like the basis of the email, the body in a sense, that we want to make sure that preferably because we want the kids to write a professional email, that they're really identifying what the goal is for that email, like what are we trying to resolve and or what are we trying to, accomplish here, and think about it before writing so that, everything in it sticks to that point, because it's so easy for them, to veer off in a direction. So I just wanted to add that one other success criteria. I'm going to share my screen and show you everything that I've typed up and just go ahead and give you a second to look over it to make sure that it is what we just discussed.
Looks good.